Hello, friends. Welcome to the premiere episode of Eddie's Audio. My name is Eddie, and I'm going to show you audio stuff. And I think you're going to like my channel. This is my very first video on this channel. I do have another channel called Eddie's Albums, which is basically a music channel. But anyway, this channel is going to have a lot of audio stuff that I collect, that I restore, and items I got from Goodwill, eBay, whatnot, yard sales. And I think you're going to like it. There's going to be a lot of cassette stuff on this channel. If you like cassettes, you're going to like the channel because I got everything from, a 1960s Panasonic portable stereo all the way up to a Nakamichi Dragon. I'm going to be showing you all that stuff. And I hope you like it. So without further ado, let's get going on the video here. Behind me, I'm in my base. Most of my videos are going to be here in my basement workshop on my workbench here. And I just recently painted with some paint I had laying around this old bench here to make it look a little bit nicer for the videos, a little bit cleaner. It was kind of crummy looking. But anyway, this is the unit here. This is the Panasonic. It's a stereo portable. See, it's two pieces. And it goes together like a clamshell, and it locks together. See, look at that. That's what you call Japanese quality there. That's solid metal. See these two little hooks? Well, there's one on the other side. That hooks together when you put it together, and it protects the inside. See? They don't make anything there. I mean, this thing is very heavy, solid metal construction with heavy plastic. I mean, this handle must weigh close to a pound, just this handle alone. Quality stuff. And you can't beat Panasonic for, early cassette stuff. This, believe it or not, has the original belts. And when you first put a cassette in, it's a little wobbly for about 30 seconds, but it gets going, pretty good after that. So anyway, I bought this for $10 at a yard sale a while back, probably about a year ago. It came with a... remember these? These are the old mono earphones, kind of like the predecessor to the earbuds, but this is only for one ear. So if you wanted to listen to a mono signal from the unit there, you could do that. It also came with this kind of a funny cable here. This has a 1/8 inch mono plug on one side, and it's connected to two alligator clips. So I don't know what that would be used for. If you know what this would be used for in the 1960s, let me know in the comments. All right, so I don't know what this would be for. These were both in the accessory compartment in the back. All right, and it also came with these things inside the compartment. And I bet you guys don't know what these are. Some of you may know what these are. These little things are meant to go in the cassette to keep it from unreeling. Because there's a little storage compartment, which I'm going to show you now. Now, you have the two units here. On the left speaker, you have this little storage compartment, which you can hold your cassettes. Now, the cassettes... you can probably fit about 7 in there. So this little thing here is to keep the cassette from unraveling, see? You would place that in, and when you have your cassettes in the compartment, this holds, like I said, about seven cassettes. This is the box from the cassette, which you can't put, see, it doesn't close properly. So it's not meant to be used with boxes. You have to, just put the cassettes in like this. Okay. So anyway, that's what these things are for. And so let's put it on. Why don't we test the radio first, okay? All right, so you have the left and the right, and they're connected with this wire here. All right. Now this side here has an AC that just gets plugged in. See, I have it plugged into my workbench here. So that gives it the power. And the power goes from this. This has the transformer in it, which steps it down to 9 volts DC. and it goes to the main unit, which has the amp and the tape and the radio and everything, via this cable. Now this unit also sends the speaker signal from this unit to here, also via the same cable. So inside this cable, you got the power go from here to here, and you got the left speaker go from here to here. So it's just like a two-way cable. There's a proprietary plug that goes in the back, which connects it to here. But you know, if the plug breaks, you're pretty much screwed. You can't use it except for like just a mono radio. So let's put on the radio here. Okay, you got your controls. Let me see if we get a little bit of lighting there. Is that a better light there? We got volume, tone. I'm never a fan of the tone controls. You know, I'd rather have separate bass and treble, but balance. Okay, and here's your selector switch and the tuning. The tuning knobs control the two FM and AM dials there, which work in tandem. Isn't that cool how that works? This meter here is for the signal strength on FM and AM, and it's also for the battery power, and it's also for the recording signal when you're recording. And it has manual level control, no automatic, you know, just like a good tape deck. Here's the level control. When I first got it, I thought that was the volume, but it's not. This is just for recording. The top, so you get this so there's no reflection. Cassette up, and I'll show you in a second why they say cassette up. Stop, play, you know, the regular rewind and record. All right. So, well, I might as well show you the cassette part first. So, on most portables, even like more modern ones, you always have to put the cassette upside down, of course. All right. And this is a weird system which I've never seen before. You really have to push down. There's like a spring action here. See this spring action? There's a really heavy spring, and you have to push it down, and it goes under the two little, see these two little things here? It's like a little retainer on each side. And then once it's under that little retainer thing, then you can close it, turn the power on, and let's see if we can get some sound here. Sometimes it's a little wobbly. Not bad. This is from the YouTube copyright-free library, so it should be okay. The level meters aren't really moving because it's not on battery power and it's not recording and the radio isn't on, so I guess that's where it stays. Can you hear the wow and flutter? Raise your hand if you can hear wow and flutter. No, don't raise your hand. I didn't take this apart yet. The only thing I did is give it a good cleaning. I did clean, of course, the tape heads, the capstan, and pinch roller. So I know the wobbly wow and flutter sound from the piano there is not caused by the dirty capstan. So I don't know. I hope it's not the motor that's like, too old. It could be. I mean, this is from the 60s. I hope it's just a belt, and I hope the belt isn't that hard to change. On a lot of these Panasonic portables, the belts last forever, but when they need to be changed, it's really hard to do. So I hope it isn't too involved. But the thing is, if you leave it on for about a half an hour, that wow and flutter goes away. So I don't know, maybe you guys that are, that repair stuff like this can tell me if you think that's a belt issue or a motor issue. You can tell me. All right, so let's we'll do a little radio test here for you. So now this selector switch, by the way, it has. Can you see that? A lot of reflection here. This brushed aluminum, this heavy metal is like so shiny. I mean, I put a little 409 on here and a little microfiber cloth, and it came out really beautiful. A little Q-tip to clean the grooves. But this is it's like high quality hard plastic. I mean, look at it. It's from the 60s. I'm just amazed at how nice this looks. But anyway, what was I going to say here? Okay, you got tape. Oh, it does have a phono, ceramic phono input, which you can use, to connect your phone or an iPod or, any line level source. Even like an 8-track player, has the right and left. Well, I might as well just show you on the back. Let me show you. All right, so there's that proprietary plug I was telling you about there. That connects to the other side, the left side, which gets the DC power, and it also gives you the. It also sends the signal to the left speaker. All right, then down here you got the left and right. No reflection there. How's that? There you go. No reflection there now. That's the left and right ceramic phono. Then you got the mic input, right and left. Okay, and then you got that little plug there. Let me show you here without this falling over on me. All right, so you got, that's the right mic, and that little plug is a remote and on and off for when you're recording. It stops the tape, and the left. And that last one there is just kind of a blank. All right, so let me turn this around now. When I first got it, I was a little sad because it didn't have the original mic and everything. And I was like, looking at it, and I said, a good place to put the mic would be behind here. And I said, does this slide out? And I reached, and lo and behold, in this spot, there's the mic stand and the microphone. It was hidden behind there. So not only is this spot to hold about 5 to 7 tapes, when you go in here, it's a place to store the microphone. Isn't that cool? So they thought of everything else. I also like the fact that the power supply is in here, which is far away from the tape head, which is always a good thing as far as, getting hum into the system or whatever. All right, so let me turn the volume down a little bit. I don't want the radio to come on blast. And so it has tape, phono, is FM, FM AMC, and AM. Let's try AM first. Now I got LED overhead lights, so the AM may be a little bit.
55. Here was the women's winner with a time of 2:21:02. WCBS News Time, 7:51.
Hey, New York City business owners, stop overpaying for internet and phone. Sweet.
To the Van Wyck, because that has just been packed up all day. Southbound between the Jackie and Jamaica Avenue, you're going to find delays. Northbound is still slow between the Belt.
So here we are. That's the tie for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid at the line to our left, looking to complete the three-point play. Does. And with that, Ross, we're tied at 13 with 6:47 to go in first.
platform, and he has sympathised even with users who have been booted off. And don't forget that he's also he's lined up Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan to, Twitter has lined up Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan to advise.
Archbit se unió con podólogos para diseñar un zapato que proporcione soporte total del pie y del largo para así lograr comodidad.
Todos los meses, la cual nos permite cubrir la mayoría de nuestros
stated. You talk about threats to democracy. This is a threat to democracy. Go to censortrack.org right now.
Like I said, the AM isn't that great because I'm in the basement. Oh, so FM. Let me might as well put up the antenna because I'm going to try the FM. The antenna's pretty cool, and then when you pull it all the way out, you can do the tilt deal like this, see, and then you can do, like a swivel around. All right, so let's see. I'm going to go to, I'm going to go on FM-AFC. Now, on some radios, they have FM-AFC is stereo. When you do straight FM, it's just mono. But this is stereo on both, so I'm going to leave it on FM-AFC.
Just enter your VIN or license plate. Answer a few questions about your car's history.
From the brain, seeing the
Plans, connection.
so you get the embraced it, and watching him embrace it,
And birth success rates has
and did not afford any money to a hospital.
Filling in for Greeny some too with Canty, so that'll be on 98.7 when it is.
Okay, so you're still on 98.7 for
Well,
às vezes a gente converge, concorda? Às vezes a gente diverge.
sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't. But
Regalando boletos.
and that's actually how a lot of
So anyway, it's not a bad unit. Put the tape back on. I still got some copyright-free music here to play for you. And I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna let me put the overhead light back on. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed it. The first episode of Eddie's Audio. Gotta work on that wow and flutter. But anyway, thanks again, guys, for watching. Have a good day.